Okay, we're getting ready here for the opening kickoff. I'd like to mention some of our 5 sponsors which bring you the Wheeler season. Condo Electric, X Screen and Window Repair, Sushi by Yossi, Brock Insurance, Congan and Coleman Insurance, Cowboys Meat Market, Pizarro's, Donnell and Auto Center, Downey Flake, Varian Masonry, Fairgrounds Restaurant, Harborview Oil Company, Nantucket Hawking and Falconry, Humphrey Electric, The Inquiring Mirror, Islands Carpets, Island Lumber, Kitty Murtaugh's, Island Pharmacy, Joe Rapaki, CPA, Island Variety, Cam Appliance, Killen Real Estate, Lindsay Incorporated, Ryder Electric, Matticat Marine, and Hawthorne House. And if you would like to be a sponsor of Wheeler Sports, we'll be getting into the winter season. You can be part of that. Your business logo and contact information, playing 6 months, 24/7, a free 15-second video. That's a $500 value right there, playing for 1 month, 24/7. Your ad can be used on your Facebook page or on your website, and you'll be mentioned here by myself before the starts of the game. Just give us a call, 825-8817, and Nantucket's getting the ball, Dennis.
Yeah, and Denby are back deep, and the ball goes, I believe, to Denby. And he's got a good run back right up the middle, wide open, and nice. Gets about over the 50-yard line. We're about the 40 now.
Yeah, that middle was wide open. You could see that as he just started up the middle. And, somebody didn't stay in their lane there. You're watching this on Visitor Network TV, Channel 99. We got the first team here tonight. Dennis Karen calling the game. Dick Herman here with the ads, and Scott Capizzo on the camera. This is the last home game of the year, but JV's got a couple of home games. The next 2 Monday nights, we hope to cover 1 or 2 of them.
Okay, then Gambroni over the ball, gives the ball to second back through, and that's Aloisi. Gets stopped for no gain.
Yeah, talking to the coach earlier this week, Ray's out. That's definitely a quarterback. Also, Town was supposed to be out.
Town is not in there tonight.
And the big lineman, was it Malcolm? I had his name.
Matt Correa's out today, too.
Matt Correa's out, too. So Nantucket's a little bit banged up.
But that's with any football team this time of year.
Ramsey was supposed to be out, too.
Well, the ball goes to number 5, and he gets buried. Keith Lewis, we're in number 5 tonight.
Lewis got banged up last week, went to the hospital, but was in the weight room early Saturday morning, so he shook it off in a hurry.
Third down and 13. That's we got the wind in our face, and I don't know.
Let's see if they asked the sophomore to put it up. He did show a strong arm a couple times last week, Dennis.
He did. And they're going to throw it, and Gambroni's got a lane outside.
And he stepped out of bounds, so he's going to be about 3 yards short.
So Nantucket,
you might not punt it here. You might not punt it.
Well, let's see. 4th down.
Because you're going to be kicking it into a thick wind, and you might only pick up 15 to 20 yards. They give him a spot of 2. I think they might go for it.
Favron Phillips is in the game.
Yeah,
so
he's the guy that's going to get the ball right now.
Guy.
You just heard the coach over here say 27's in the game, so they know he's going to get the ball on this carry.
I've been scouting him.
Yeah. This carry is brought to us by Albert G. Brock Insurance. Go Wheelers, Albert G. Brock. Let's see if Phillips can pick up 2.
Ron Phillips, first guy through, and
they don't get it. So. They don't get it. They use Phillips as a decoy.
Yep. Morgan Perry on the carry for Nantucket, and the Whalers turned it over on downs.
I didn't like that call, Dennis. You got to pick up 2 yards. You got to use your blocking. If you give it to your up guy, that means the back guy is doing nothing. You become a 10-on-11 offense. You want to go 11 against 11 and have your up guy throw a block for you. So Nantucket hands it over. So Southeast does its job on its first possession on defense, and let's see what they do on offense here.
Okay, the quarterback is Andrew McGligot. And they go in motion, and second man through. fullback, number 44,
He picks up probably enough for a first down
Malik
here.
Wallace.
Don Allen Auto Center, new and used vehicles on sale. Check them out at Don Allen, 24-hour roadside assistance for any vehicles. Don Allen, 228-0134.
He got to the second level pretty quick, Dick.
Yeah, that line opened up a quick hole in the middle, and a couple of defensive linemen down here. We'll see how the defensive line holds up tonight.
Winners are bunched up real close. And they're going to go with the pitch to the outside. Nice block on the corner. And
Falls down on his own there. He picked up about 3. He probably would have gotten about 5 if he kept his footing.
number 21, Richard Carlton, on the carry. Gets about, 3.5, 4 yards.
Couple interesting picks by Bob Holmes and the Globe Dentist. Cohasset over Bishop Conley. By beating up on the Mayflower opponents, doesn't improve Cohasset. Let's see what happens when they play Pope John. So,
Or Millis.
Bob Holmes is picking on the Mayflower, saying Cohasset's not going to have any problem with Bishop Conley.
Nice
And
job by Nantucket on that play, Dick.
by saying they're going to play Pope John next week, he figures Pope John is going to handle Millis. I don't know about that one. Millis is a tough club.
Fevron Phillips on the bottom of that pile for Nantucket.
Third down.
We got a third down and about 5. Look at the quarterback. It was mentioned in the Cape Cod Times today.
A long 5. They may have to throw the ball here. Let's see if they got any passing in their offense.
They're in a double wing formation with number 44, sole back in the backfield. And they're going to go right to the quarterback. And
Nice.
not going to go anywhere.
Nicky Correa.
Nick Correa.
Nick Correa all over him.
58.
Filled that right up there, and
Korea on the stop.
What do you think they'll do, Coach?
I think they might go for it, but they're crazy if they do. They should punt the ball and pin Nantucket back. Take
Yep.
field position away from Nantucket. They know Nantucket's going into the wind, Scott, so you pin them back. You pin them back at least on the 20 with any type of a punt.
And they're going for it.
They go. I knew they would, but they.
How did you know that? You inside the huddle?
Inside the Huddle, one of my favorite ESPN programs.
Each team's trying to set this tone,
All right, here we
Well,
go.
this is a mistake on their part.
4th down, they go motion.
Let's see if they make
And
me
they're
eat my
gonna go with the
words.
pass, swing pass, incomplete, batted down by number 15. Nate
Leibowitz in there, so
Nantucket will take over.
so Nantucket
turnover.
Nantucket stops them there, and Southeast, Southeast just gave up 24 yards at a minimum, Dennis, at a minimum. If they punt the ball, it goes into the end zone, and Nantucket starts on the 20. If they get a decent punt and get it inside the 20, roll it inside the 10, Nantucket's really back up. Now Nantucket's back out at midfield, close to midfield again.
Yeah, they are. They've had good field position so far.
Let's see if they can take advantage of it now. We still have 6.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
All right, good pitch to Aloisi. Cuts it up, gets it outside. Aloisi got a lane.
Nice run by Aloisi. Picks up about 15.
That's good.
Goes about the 38-yard line of Southeast.
First and 10, Nantucket Whalers.
I think you were right, Dick.
Big
Again.
mistake. Big mistake by some. When you're on the road, when you got the wind in your face, if you have your opponent's wind in their face, you pin them back as deep as you can.
Yeah,
The punt is your best. The punt is your best friend.
I think historically we used to outcoach them.
Yes, I agree. For no apparent reason, we did. That we're gonna
Can't
mention.
think of it.
Okay. Number 7, their quarterback just came out of the game playing defense. And they're going to go with another pitch. And, ooh, nice hit.
Big hit, big hit.
Big
Phillips
hit.
just stood up there.
Number 63.
Fevron Phillips. Brought down by Caruso Sullivan. Second down, 9 to go.
Here's another pick by your buddy Bob Holmes, Dennis. You'll like this one. Swampscott over Linfield tonight.
Wow, that's a
And
big one.
his comment, I love his comments. You kidding? The way this past week has gone, I'm not picking against anybody from Swampscott.
That's right. Charlie Baker, Swampscott boy.
Charlie Baker from Swampscott is.
He may.
Bob Holmes
Yeah.
has some good comments. All right, 2nd and 9 here for the Whalers.
All right. Phillips at fullback, and he's going to get the first back through, and he gets maybe 2.5 to 3 yards.
They're really just trying to go right at the heart of this defense here in Southeast.
Short game to play, 3rd down, 5 to go.
Right. What I think is going to happen is that the running game is going to bring the secondary up for Southeastern. They're going to be open to a little pass.
Pops here and there.
Well, Nantucket's definitely in 4-down territory again here now on 35. They got to get down just to the 30. So it's a 3rd and 5. So they have 2 downs to pick up 5 yards.
Phillips is out.
Yep.
So you
For
think-
a quick pitch to Keenan Phillips.
Your thinking is, let's not worry about getting all 5 on the first play. Let's get at least 3 or 4 of them.
We
Make the
got,
second.
we got trips right,
Oh, yeah.
trips left, rather. And they're going to go into pass, screen pass. Gambroni gets out of trouble.
Oh,
Big hit
another big hit there.
by number 63.
Yeah, you get.
And that is Lucas Purdy.
Yeah. When you're running around looking like that there for something to happen, usually that's what's happened. You take the big hit, you know. So you gotta make 1 or 2 moves like that there and then get upfield. He made like 4 or 5 moves, still looking to see what was upfield, and then he took the big hit.
Okay, now
They're going for it.
No, we
No,
got our
no,
punter
no,
in.
they're going to punt.
Okay, good.
Well, you know, they
This punt, they'll be
punt.
lucky if they get about 15 yards in this punt. What the wind is slowed down a little bit, Dennis, but now it's going across the field instead of down the field.
and that's going to
A
go
nice punt.
out of bounds. Nice punt.
But out of bounds about the 15.
We're out of bounds at around the 11-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10.
Not a bad kick if you think about it.
Southeastern Hawks.
Okay, it's about the 15. That wasn't not bad at all. He kept the ball down low. He picked up about 30, 31-yard punt. You can't ask more than that going into the wind. And the wind is, again, the wind is not like last week's, Dennis, coming straight down. Keep looking at the flag over there. The flag will go left and it'll go right. It's side wind, so it's not right in your face.
Explain me one thing. Why is it blowing in here?
Face Cohasset High School in the semifinal round game next Tuesday at Varsity.
That's Herman's bad karma.
The wind. Because they call the wind
I'm
Mariah.
a
that's
little chilly
why.
already. And they go with the quick, oh wow, counter play, and pretty good game.
Good tackle out there.
Tackled by Keith Lewis.
Big game.
Big game, counter play, Dick.
Yeah, they had the wheelers all going one way. That's
Yeah, he had the corner very easy.
if you have your defense reading that the right way. That's what happens. It's a good play to confuse the defense.
And we go double wing, split end left. One count.
Nantucket's offside.
Yep. 2 men moving.
They blow it dead before the play gets started. Not very often do you get blown dead before the play gets started, but when the man went in motion, the Nantucket right defensive end decided to go in motion too, and you can't do that. Portion of today's game brought to us by Island Variety. Check out Island Variety. Gifts, party favors, card, craft items. Island Variety. If you need it, they have it. So a little bit of a gift there, making first
Play
and
was
5.
against the, I couldn't believe that.
What would you? I missed that.
They had Nantucket encroachment. All right, here we go. Double wing.
Yeah, couldn't he get back?
And they're going to go right up the middle. Inside handoff to Carlton. And Carlton keeps on going. Nice run.
The little guy there likes to hit Dennis. He broke off one block and he threw his head right back into somebody else.
Nate Leibowitz on the tackle.
Gets near Southeast into Nantucket territory first time. Now he comes off the field. Holding his helmet. I thought he was hurt there or something, but just being replaced. So Southeast will be setting up on the 43, first and 10. Boys soccer team won an exciting game this week, 2-1 over Westport, and they'll be playing Tuesday, noontime over in Barnstable, neutral site.
And they go with the pitch again. Terrible tackling by the Whalers.
Number 2 got hit at least 4 times, and the only way they got him is he went out of bounds. Nobody brought him down whatsoever. A couple of guys didn't even try to get their arms around him. They just sort of pushed at him.
That's Diego Maria.
And now Southeast is first and 10 from the 18. 21's back in the game, so look for him to get the ball. So Southeast is rotating backs, Dennis. They have some depth at the running back.
That was a scouting report on them, Dan. Okay, we got. Oh, what a hole.
Yeah, he's going to go in. 18-yard run for 32.
32, that's Shane Derry. Big hole on the left side of the Nantucket line.
Well, as we mentioned in the pregame, both these teams lost last week, so they're 7-1 coming into this game.
Now we have an interesting situation now with the coach before said they're terrible on two-point
conversions. I doubt if they've come up with a kicker this week, so they just got to run the two-point
out of all these
conversion.
guys, they can't find one guy to kick.
Well, the way they're running the ball, now they go to a passing offense.
Long count. And that's good. The extra point.
Oh, he gets in right at the end of it. Looked like Nantucket had him stopped. He slid it in. So they squeezed that one out and take an 8-0 lead. They still have the win for the kickoff for another minute. So Nantucket's got to mount something here. We've got you covered in town and out of town. Nantucket Island Pharmacies. Both pharmacies offer you prescriptions, nutrition, beauty products, health aid, qualified, knowledgeable staff. In town, 45 Main Street. Out of town, 122 Pleasant Street. Field hockey team lost a tough one. They went against Apponequet on the road last week, and they lost the number 1 seed. Apponequet lost, so they're out of it also.
Dick, who ran the extra point in?
The little guy there, 21.
The little guy, 21?
21, yeah.
That would be Carlton, Richard Carlton.
He came in motion.
Carlton Richard.
He came in motion. They had nobody in the backfield. He was on the wing, and he came back and the handoff, and he went off right tackle.
Well, at any rate, the Wales trail 8-0 in the early going.
Now Southeast is not putting the ball up, Dennis. Look at this.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
This is interesting. This is interesting.
That's a pretty good kick. Keenan Phillips. And he gets a good run back about the 38-yard line.
Nantucket, again, will have decent field position. They would like to pick up a first down here and get the wind. I don't want to say at their back, but at least sort of behind them, rather than going right into it here.
Okay, we got first down and 10 from the 39.
These two teams are going to go up against West Bridgewater, Mashpee next week. The win
on
against
the road.
the winners, Nantucket will be on the road. Yeah, you won't get Nantucket has to go on the road because they've had 2 home games out of the playoffs.
This is our final home game.
This is the final home game on the road next week, either at Mashpee or at West Bridgewater, and then the week after that, the Island Cup at the Vineyard.
Good defense by James Aloisi, going nowhere.
Mike Wallace is going to be second.
And Tuckett's offensive line that pretty much had its way through the first 7 weeks as you know, came up against a very physical Cohasset team last week. They
yeah.
really hit.
And they weren't very big either.
No, and Southeast so far has shown a couple of big hits so far on defense also.
Number 63, their middle linebacker, is very good. All right, they're going to throw. And JT from Brody is thrown for a big loss.
Yeah, he took the sack there. So now you committed to the pass. You committed to pass on second down. Now you got to go back to on third down, but that will end the period. We'll take a short break and be back with second quarter action.
Yeah, it is first quarter.